Here in section 4.5, we will take a look at sentinels. And a sentinel, I mean, you can just see up here, so a special value that marks the end of a sequence of items. So what we're talking about is during a loop, you have a certain data that you're looking at, whether it's something that's being input by the user, or maybe it's the data is being read from an input file. And somehow the computer needs to know when the sequence is over and to end the loop. So these are the kind of things that we're looking at. Now, typically, if you're reading an input file, you'd use an empty line for that. And we haven't done that yet. We'll do that in chapter 6. We'll do all sorts of things with files and inputs and all that stuff. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to use something like this. This is where you're going along, you're inputting data as the user, and then the program is going to say something like this, where, press X to exit, or, do you want to continue in for no, or those kinds of things. So it's got to be something that is different enough than the regular sequence, that it's not going to be mistaken for a value in the sequence that you're trying to use. So it has to be something distinctive. All right. So we'll look at some different ways of doing this, and you'll get a chance to play with these in some of the programming challenges. So just one example, just to show you. Let's take a look right here. Okay, so in this particular program, I'll just give you a quick rundown. This sample program, you can see a constant up here for tax factor, and then what we're doing is we're asking the user for a lot number. So you can see lot right here, and it's an integer, and we're just looking for a lot number. But you notice the prompt here. So we've said enter the property lot number or enter a 0 to end. So 0 is our sentinel here. So it's going to keep going. You can see the note here, it's going to keep going as long as the user doesn't enter lot number 0. So let's take a look at the while loop on line 11. So while lot does not equal 0, remember exclamation point equal sign is saying not equal to, and then everything else is in the loop right here, right? So there's nothing else after this little sample program. So everything is in a loop. So while it's not equal to 0, we're going to ask for the property value, calculate the tax behind the scene, and then display the tax, and then once again ask the same question. So enter the lot number or enter 0 to end. So as long as you don't enter 0 here, it will prompt and keep going through this loop. If you enter 0, that exits out of the program. So let's test that real quick. If I hit visualize here, scroll up real quick. And let me shrink this down a little bit so more of it fits on the screen. There we go. Move this over a little bit. Okay, so I'm walking through each one of these lines. Here's the lot number, enter 0 to end. I'm going to go ahead and say lot 15. I don't know why, but lot 15 sounds pretty good. And then it's going to go through what's the property value. It's, I don't know, this. And then it's going to walk me through, still working on each one of these. Oh, let me move this over just a hair. Okay, right about there. And then I'm going to say next. And so again, here we drop down here into the next lot number or enter 0 to end. So you can see it calculated this stuff up here, displayed the tax, all that kind of good stuff. Now here we go with the lot number again. So in this one, I'm using the loop. So if I enter another lot number, this time I'm going to enter lot 18. It will walk me through the whole thing again, enter the property value of whatever, and then it will keep walking through this, calculate out, here's my tax amount again. Here's my question again. So enter lot number, enter 0 to end. This time, if I push 0, hit submit, the program is terminated. That's it, done, and nothing else shows up. Okay, so that's a basic look at a Sentinel and how it works. Again, you're going to do quite a few little programs with this that you get to play around with in some of your programming challenges, just so you can see kind of how it works and how you would use it.